Coming to you live from the rinks in Hauppauge, you're listening to the LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, or SCHSHL. I'm Ryan Brannigan, and tonight we have the second of three matchups. This one coming from the freshman division and features two of the teams atop the division, as well as the two leading scorers, number 1 and number 2 in the division. It's KPC at 6-2 taking on ESM at 7-2. And as I alluded to, Robert Wimmer of KPC leading the freshman division in goals with 15. Who's in second? Oh, ESM's Daniel Brown. They also are 1-2 in points with 20 and 18 respectively. Wimmer with 20, Brown 18. ESM coming off just their second loss of the year at the hands of East Islip. They lost 7-2. KPC on the other side of the ice coming off a 5-2 victory against Northport Huntington. They too, that being KPC, lost to East Islip, by a score of 5-3. That was back on November the 8th. The 5-2 victory just coming 3 days ago to be exact, on December the 4th for KPC. They're also coming off a big win against St. Anthony's on November 23rd. The game before that, the game before the Northport Huntington one. 6-4 victory for KPC. This would be a huge victory for ESM as we look at the standings, as they have fallen behind East Islip and Smithtown Hauppauge Red. Smithtown Hauppauge 7-1-1. ESM 7-2. ESM in third, and KPC in sixth place, 6-2, with a game in hand on ESM and Smithtown Hauppauge Red. Looking to continue to climb the standings as we are set for puck drop and underway in this one. Puck played into the ESM end of the ice. Played out in front. Big chance for KPC early and a save made. It's Austin Pagano in net for ESM, and he's tested early, and, well, he passed his first test. Puck at the near boards, springs free, and here come the ESM Sharks. And that's Landon Iverzage, whose last name hopefully doesn't cause me too much trouble. Turnover. Schwartz comes the other way for KPC on the far circle. Still it is Schwartz around the net. Outlets to Pugh. Pugh back to Schwartz. Good passing, good possession for KPC early in this one. There's the shot. Deflection out in front from Pugh and a save made. Austin Pagano. Now we get a whistle. 3 saves already for Pagano. And the last one might have been his best. The deflection out in front at the top of his crease. Great positioning there to make the stop. Here's Schwartz. KPC still pressing. Deflects wide. Behind the net, bringing it out in front. Looking to stuff it in, but Pagano says no. It's Ryan Schechter. And KPC with the early advantage here in this one. Face off to the right of Pagano. Battle the near boards. One out by Manchester. Carries in and had it poked away. Comes back out in front, and that's where it's rescued in the clearing attempt for ESM. First one fails. Second one brought back by Daniel Brown. Stick handles through his own zone into the neutral zone where he is harassed off the puck. Good defensive play. Dumped into the KPC end. Schwartz back to get it. Fires up the far side. Pressured by Burke. But they get it out. Manchester carries over the blue line. Stick handling. Battle continues. Eventually it's back to Bamonte. Bamonte shot from the point. Gloved by Pagano. Goaltender on the other side of the ice for KPC. Hasn't been tested yet. But it is number 30. Chris Guarnieri in net for the Knights. Face-off eventually comes back to the point for the shot from Waterman. It deflects to the corner, and now it's out of the zone. Waterman back on it, stumbles a bit. Trying to take advantage of that is Gabrielson. He plows through, starts the forecheck, kept in for the moment at the blue line, and now taken off the stick of McGovern by Schechter. Schechter gets it stolen away from him, but gives it right back to KPC, thrown back out in front. Nothing comes of it to the near boards. Waterman keeps in for the Knights. Back to play it for ESM, Everett Schupp, and it's flipped out of the zone. And it will roll all the way to the goal line, no icing. Quick play by Waterman to get it to the far side, and fanning on the pass was Sattler. Here's a shot and a save made. First of the game for Guarnieri. First shot for ESM. It was Daniel Brown with the attempt. Face off to the left of Guarnieri. Brown lining up behind Gabrielson, who's going to take the draw. It's won in the defensive zone, however, by Cheekus. Sorry, by Cheekus. Manchester carries over the blue line. Shot goes over the top. Cheekus. With Manchester there, they bump into each other, and it frees up the puck, and an open ice collision. Ends up being a great defensive play for KPC as it stopped a rush up the ice from ESM. But Monty has a roll off his stick and quickly playing it out the other way. Good play by Fritzen. Back into the KPC zone. Brown forechecking hard. Comes around for Burke. To the point. Sitting in, that was Gray on that defensive play for ESM. And moving in is Manchester. That shot hits the glove of goaltender Pagano and deflects wide. Manchester back on it, on his backhand, weaving his way into the front of the slot, and that shot goes wide. Jikas lost control of it, and ESM looked to clear, but Schwartz keeps in. Here's Schwartz. The near boards, taking it to his backhand behind the net. Poked off his stick, but onto the stick of a KPC player. Shots, pad save made, and we're going to get a whistle because the net was knocked loose. With a little over 10 minutes to go in period number 1. 4:55 gone by. No score yet in this one. KPC has had the better of the play to this point. Defensive zone face-off win for ESM. They're going to try the near side. Waterman gets there to hold in for the moment, and now the puck flips out of the zone. A chance the other way. And offside is Daniel Brown. He got himself a little bit ahead of the action there. 9:50 to go, period number 1. Gabrielson wins the draw. McGovern played it across to Gray. Banks it in for Brown. Daniel Brown on his back end. Around the net he goes. Looking for help. We'll get a whistle here. And perhaps another net malfunction, and it is. Guarnieri tapping the post. Trying to help out the official. Make sure everything is good to go. Gabrielson once again on the draw, but it's won by Manchester. Bamonte on it now, has it poked away from him. Back it in behind the net. It's Bamonte once more trying to carry out. Eventually he does on the stick of Manchester and off the stick of Manchester as soon as he got there. Waterman trying to play it out for Pugh, and Pugh takes it back. Pugh behind the Knights' net. Plays it out for Waterman. Waterman fanned on a pass, and it's taken back by Leonard, who will fire it in deep. First on it is Pugh. Chris Pugh. Battle of the near boards. Nothing doing. Bamonte will skate it to the far side before bringing it back to the near side. Nifty little play by Schwartz to receive the pass, and he'll move in and take the shot. Save made Pagano, and he holds on to the rebound. With 8:33 to go in period number 1, still no score in this one. And again, I mentioned this should be a good game as you look at the statistics. 6 goals a game for KPC, allowing 3.3, and on the other side, 5.1 for ESM, and they're allowing 3 goals as well. Evenly matched teams on paper. Here's Daniel Brown and Brown takes a shot. He had Iverzaj as well as Leonard with him. Schwartz the other way, centers one for Zikas. Lost it. Potential odd man rush the other way, but good job to get right back to it was Bamonte. Gets it to Schwartz and his skates, and Iverzaj takes it away. Tries to move up with it, but had it knocked off his stick by Bamonte. Another poke check, and here come ESM back the other way. Leonard gets ran into by Bamonte, broke it up the puck from him, and KPC started up the other way. Good stick handling, but eventually losing control was Chris Pugh. Sattler sends in. KPC player goes down as the puck harmlessly rolls on to Pagano, who will freeze it. With 7:31 to go in period number 1, you're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. Be sure to check us out on social media on Instagram at LI Sports Network, and of course on YouTube, where you are listening right now. And for those listening who have followed us on Instagram, thank you. I hope you're enjoying all the great hockey content. Waterman back to get it in his own zone. Plays it up the far boards, where it's taken over by Schwartz, and Zikas carries over the blue line. Sharp angle shot goes wide, far side. Waterman taps it back down low on for Zikas once more. Gray played it away from him. Long range shot does not get through, and a good pass by Gabrielson to lead Brown up the other way. Brown trying to cut his way around Waterman, eventually does so, but Waterman gave enough resistance to allow his players to get back. Here's McGovern at the point. McGovern, that's blocked by Schwartz. Schwartz playing it to Schechter. Schechter tried to get around Gray, and Gray, good defensive positioning, didn't allow him to do so. Near side, it's Daniel Brown once more, carrying into the zone, got around one, could not get around both defensemen back for KPC. Manchester was looking for Schwartz, and it just missed him. Burke had it on his stick and lost it. Schwartz has it, knocked off his stick by Daniel Brown. Kept alive at the blue line by Schwartz. Puck comes to the near boards, and a good stick lift by Gabrielson keeps that puck away from the ESM zone. It's right back there, though. SCHSHL had it and lost it. Brown calling for the puck, was wide open, but unable to get it to him was Gabrielson. Brown's got it back on his stick now and lost it, and Pugh tried to get it back for Manchester, eventually does so. Manchester will skate it out, harassed by Brown, but it's Manchester going in over the line, firing, and it deflects up and into the netting. .5:31 to go in period number 1. Just under 10 minutes gone by. Pagano has stopped more pucks than goaltender on the other side, Chris Guarnieri, but both goaltenders have been perfect thus far in this scoreless tie. Sattler gets on it for KPC. Back to the point for a shot. Pad save made by Pagano. McGovern's clearing attempt fails. It's right back in. Shupp on it. Shupp hits the brakes behind the net. Fires it at far side. Iverzaj out for Leonard. Leonard tried to lift it ahead. It was blocked. Leonard catches back up with it and plays it in. Brown chasing down Bamonte. Bamonte playing it up the far boards. And eventually, Manchester will skate it free. Manchester battling a check. Still has it. Manchester, sharp angle shot goes wide. All the way around for Bamonte, who keeps it going around the boards. Back for Manchester. Manchester protecting the puck with his backhand. Try to center one. It's intercepted, and the ESM will take it back the other way and clear it to center. Waterman for Pugh, hounded by Iverzaj. Now Bamonte. Puck ahead of him. He carries in with some speed. Bamonte inside, outside shot. Save made. Pagano, and he'll hold. 4:04 to go. Period number 1. No score. Due in large part to the goaltending play of ESM netminder Austin Pagano. Face off to the right of the aforementioned ESM netminder. SCHSHL to take the draw for KPC. Comes to the near boards where Shupp can control it, bring it around the far side. Not out, though. Comes back for now for Gray. Gray banks it off the boards. And back around it goes. Shupp able to get that one around for Gabrielson, but still it is held in by KPC. Everything to the outside right now. And a good play by Bamonte. Gets around Shupp. Back to the point, Schwartz. Wrists one, and standing up to make the save is Pagano. Oh, 3:20 to go in this first period. A lot of puck possession for KPC and plenty of zone time. Not too many great opportunities, and then the few that have been there have been stopped by Pagano. SCHSHL takes it out of the scrum behind the net, puts it out in front. Nothing there. SCHSHL plays it behind the ESM net once more, and ESM are there to intercept, but still having trouble getting out of their zone. Shupp unable to get it out off the side of the net, back out in front, more side of the net action, and Pagano will hold. And a wholesale change for ESM. Both teams notably short, each bench containing just 3 players. And it appears Wimmer not on the ice for KPC. A big loss for them. Brown across. Skating it up, Gray. Gray into the zone. Shoots, fires just over the net. Rebound kicks out in front where it can be rescued by Schwartz. And KPC quickly clear. McGovern banks it off the boards and taken back by Schwartz. Fired down the ice for an icing. Waterman missed his man. An offensive zone faceoff for ESM. .222 to go, period number 1. Faceoff to the left of Guarnieri, who has not been tested very often in this first period. Gabrielson to take the draw. Manchester opposite him. Manchester wins the defensive zone draw for KPC. McGovern keeps in at the near blue line. Walks in, fires, and that goes off of Leonard, and out come KPC the other way. Pugh looks around and doesn't see anyone. Makes a nice little move before firing one wide. That's a good play. Here comes Daniel Brown. Bamonte with a diving poke check. The long reach of Bamonte breaking up the rush opportunity for Daniel Brown. Great defensive play. Here's Zikas now the other way for KPC. Around the ESM, and it throws it out in front. And a save made by Pagano. Brown back the other way, bumped off the puck by Zikas. Pugh carries over the blue line for KPC, looking for some help. Doesn't find any. Good stick handling. Pugh for Manchester. Loads up, fires off the mask of Pagano. Brown was a little bit ahead of the puck there, and eventually it comes to him. Daniel Brown over the blue line. And around the KPC net. Centers. Gray throws one just wide. Under a minute to go, period number 1. Still looking for the first goal of the game. McGovern turns it over. 2-0 the other way for KPC. Zikas with Manchester. Zikas, the backhander on a save! Pagano! Austin Pagano robs Zikas on the breakaway. It was a 2-0. The nifty move to the backhand, and Pagano sprawled out full splits to make the stop. And when this period concludes, I'll throw that replay up on there for you all to see at home. What a save. Keeps this game scoreless. Shupp can't clear. Held in at the blue line. KPC still going to work. Final 30 seconds of regulation. And Pagano freezes that one. Got to adjust my clock a bit here. So we've got 28 seconds, not 11 to go in this first period. Face-off controlled by ESM. And that pass too far for Daniel Brown, who it feels like has played nearly the entirety of this first period, as will be the case when you only have a 3-man bench. Well, same could be said for many players on the other side of the ice for KPC. Manchester to take the draw for the Knights. It's won by ESM in the defensive end and cleared down the length of the ice. It will roll to the circle. Pass up for Schwartz. Schwartz, final 5 seconds of the period. Hounded by McGovern, brings it around, and that'll do it. No score at the end of 1. And a big reason why is right here. 2-0. Backhand attempt, and Pagano says no. And we'll step aside. You're listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. I'm Ryan Brannigan. Coming right up, we have period number 2. Stay with us. Second period underway. Sattler to Zhikas. Had that chance at the end of last period. He was stoned by Pagano, turned over, and weaving his way through the neutral zone, sending it into the zone, comes right back out. Was Iverzaj. Here's Daniel Brown, carries in, shot, save made, has no idea where it is Guarnieri. It was in the corner, back around, out in front, there's the chance off the side of the net. Gabrielson with the best chance so far for ESM, he just missed. Long shot from Gray goes wide, another chance out in front, save, rebound, kicks to the behind the net. Daniel Brown, that's where he's got it. Backhands went out for Shupp, and good start to the period for ESM. Wrist shot from the point gets through, a pass save, Guarnieri. Comes to the near boards, Gray steps up, and it's taken back by Pugh, who tries to find Zhikas through center. Zhikas catches up with it, puts one across, where eventually Sattler sends it down low for Zhikas once more. Played up the near boards, held in by Schwartz, once again held in by Schwartz, and it's still not out, and Pugh keeps it in. Finally, no, it's still in. And now ESM able to get it out, and they might have an odd man rush the other way if they hurry. Daniel Brown across, and that just went wide. Great opportunity for Gabrielson, or it might have even been Shupp, I'm not sure. Sticked away there by Pagano, and a nice touch pass. Was seeing if Danielson would catch up with it. He would not. Turns into an icing. 12:48 left in the second period of this scoreless tie, where Guarnieri gets in on the goaltending duel, making a number of good saves on that last sequence, as the ESM, after a sleepy first period by their standards, appear to have woken up. And this 7-2 Eastport South Manor Sharks, 6-2 Kings Park Commack Knights. Here's Daniel Brown weaving his way in, backhand shot, save made, Guarnieri. Tracked Brown's every step. Did Chris Guarnieri. There's a shot, glove save made. Austin Pagano flashing the leather as the goaltending duel continues. Face off to the right of the aforementioned Pagano. Kicks to the far boards. That's where Pugh has it. Tries to play it around McGovern. McGovern sticking with him. Waterman able to hold in at the blue line. That's a deflection attempt that goes wide off the stick of Pugh. Back it comes Waterman, loads up, fires, pad save made, Pagano. Back now for Schwartz. Schwartz weaving his way in, nice move, Schwartz, shot, save made, Pugh. Oh, I'm sorry, save made, Pagano. I was looking at Chris Pugh of KPC. Excellent opportunity. Great job by Schwartz, weaving his way in and out to create that chance, and Pagano up to the test. Face-off scrum comes for Manchester. At the circle, shot gloved by Pagano. Another good save for the Sharks netminder. Face-off controlled by KPC. Manchester's shot as he was getting shoved down. Did not get really much of it. Good pass up for Daniel Brown, but it comes off his stick. Iverzaj. Now Brown. Brown moves in. Daniel Brown shoots. Save. Rebound. Scores! Daniel Brown opens the scoring. And ESM lead it 1-0. As we catch the end of it in the celebration. As we're back to action, Schwartz bringing it up for KPC. That's a shot, save me, Pagano, rebound, score! They get it right back. A rebound opportunity in front. Hammered home, no chance for Pagano. And we are tied at 1. So we take another look. Harmless looking 3-on-3 over the blue line, but an excellent move to create some space by Schwartz, and the rebound, Pugh is right there to tap it in and tie the game for KPC. And there's another shot, this one coming from Schechter, is gloved by Pugh. I'm taking a look at the official scores of these. So Daniel Brown going to get it unassisted. I feel like they could add an assist there. Pugh with the goal from Schechter and Schwartz. At 11:01, ties the game at 1. Scramble out in front. Pagano lost his stick. Smart play by Leonard to get his stick back to him. Gray trying to exit the zone. He's harassed from behind. Iverzaj there as well. Comes across for Schwartz, loads up, fires, it's in the skates of Leonard, rebound, score! It's Pugh again, Chris Pugh out in front. Gives KPC a 2-1 lead. There it is, it's in the skates out in front, unfortunate bounce for ESM. And KPC, who just it feels a moment ago were trailing 1-0, have taken a 2-1 lead. And they've also gotten a player from the bench. It's Daniel Munch. Big hit. Meanwhile, the other side of the ice comes back to Gray. Gray hounded by Schechter. And a good takeaway by Leonard, who moves in and shot. That went off the pad and off the side of the net. A great save made by Guarnieri. All the way back in the ESM zone where Gray plays it across. But the first player to touch it is Sattler. Now for Brown. Daniel Brown exits the zone. Cuts through the neutral zone, 1 versus 2. Brown tries to get it around Schwartz. He does and takes a shot. Save made and rebound kicked behind the net where Schwartz can rescue it and flip it out for Manchester, who carries it over the blue line. Takes the shot. Save made. Pagano, and he'll hold on to it. With 9:12 to go in period number 2, the game has been broken wide open after a scoreless first. We've got 3 goals in the first little over 5 minutes. Here gone by in the second period. Face off to the left of Pagano, controlled now by Manchester. Played it across for Bamonte. Past him, Pugh's got it. He's got both KPC goals. His shot goes wide. Munch gets there first. Fires around. ESM can't clear. Now it's Shupp once more, getting it to McGovern. And McGovern tried to tap it out of the zone off the boards, wouldn't go. Sent right back in. Shupp back to get it. Try to flip it out. And it will be rolling, and Munch will get there. But looks like we'll have a penalty here. I think we might be getting an interference call. Instead, we're just going to get some sort of a high stick hand pass. New dealer's choice. Play comes out of the zone. It's turned over. Here come ESM. They got a 2-on-1. Pass across, blocked by Munch. Great play by Daniel Munch. And he will carry out only as far as the blue line. Before it's turned back into the zone. Guarnieri stops it for Munch. Munch puts on the spin move. It's still Munch up the ice. Now he leaves it for a sharp angle shot that's denied by Pagano and fired down the length of the ice, and it will be an icing against ESM. .7:52 to go in period number 2. 2-1. KPC leading Eastport South Manor. Face off to the right of Pagano. Comes to Schwartz. Loads up, fires, blocker saves Pagano. That one looked like it was touched with a high stick, but ESM touched the puck and play goes on. Gray carries it on his backhand. Sends one across just out of the reach of the streaking Mason Burke. KPC look to outlet. Dylan Sattler tries to get around Shupp. He does. Sattler, but that's poked away by Gray. Good defensive play. Puck thrown back around in front. And there's Gray again. Shoving it. Forechecking Knight. And now 3-on-3 over the blue line. That shot deflects up and over and hits the glass. Schwartz. For the KPC Knights, carries in, weaving his way through. Now on his backhand, Schwartz backhands it across, looking for Zhikas. Zhikas has it now. He'll backhand one out in front. Nothing doing. ESM try to skate it out, and eventually they will, and I think they're going to get a penalty. And so here's the game's first power play. It belongs to ESM. Zhikas going to go off, I believe, for a hook. We'll get the official call. And it is a hook. Power play opportunity for the designated home ESM Sharks. Their first of the game, the first power play of the game. And a chance to bring this game back to even. Gabrielson steps in to take the draw from Manchester. And it's won by KPC, but miraculously held in by Daniel Brown. Pass across, intercepted. Good read by Pugh. And Pugh will skate it into the ESM end. Pugh hounded by Everzage. Eventually gets to the goal line where he loses possession. Brown, good pass to Gabrielson. Gabrielson over the red line. Carries in. Gabrielson. Hounded from behind by Manchester. Played around. And eventually it's Brown. That to the point to Gray. Gray stick handles, sends it to the wing, the far wing, now back to Gray. Fans on the shot, but ends up being a good pass to Brown, who takes the shot, save, rebound, scores! ESM draw even. It's Landon Everzage tying the game at 2. There it is, the shot, save, rebound, goal. And we're all knotted up here on the north side of the rinks. 2 apiece, 1 for 1 on the power play, our ESM. It's Everzage from Gabrielson as Schechter has it, throws it out in front, and it's taken over by the Sharks. They'll skate it free. Daniel Brown, nice move, Brown. Still, it's Brown picking up speed on his backhand, and he shoots it off the side of the net. Tries to play it out in front for Everzage, and it wouldn't go. Back to the near corner, where Sattler plays it out. Schwartz the other way. Good play, McGovern to break it up. The chance for Schwartz. McGovern back on it. Fires it around. Iverzaj, the closest shark to it. It rolls off the stick of Sattler. And now a turnover and chance for ESM the other way. But all the players on the ice look a little tired for the Sharks. KPC try to start up the other way. It's Schwartz. Kevin Schwartz comes off his stick, back on it, throws it out in front. It's loose out in front, and Pagano shuts the door. Excellent stop from the goaltender in close. A 2-2 game between 7-2 ESM, 6-2 KPC. Zikas to take the draw for the Knights. Wins it back, but stumbling a bit there was Bamonte, and it creates a 2-on-1 the other way. Gabrielson shot over the top. He had Daniel Brown with him. The defenseman gave him the shot, taking away the pass to Brown, and he took it and just missed. Here's Brown up the other way. Brown around the KPC net, poked off his stick for a moment, but able to send it back to Gray, who stops it, settles it down, shot, save made, Guarnieri. Played up the far boards where it's kept in by Shupp. And the forecheck eases up for ESM, allows a clearing attempt, successful clear for KPC. Now here they come the other way. 2-on-1 over the blue line. There's the shot. Blocker save, knocked the stick away from Pagano. Manchester has the puck, looking for a shooting lane. ESM aren't giving them one. There's another pad save without a stick made by Pagano, and ESM able to get it out, and Pagano able to get his stick with the help of Shupp. Back the other way come KPC. It's Dylan Munch, or rather Daniel Munch, my apologies, dragging one and firing that gets blocked. And ESM clear. 2:52 to go, period number 2. We're tied at you guessed it too. And here's number 2, Daniel Munch, the shot, blocked. Schwartz, he wears 44. It'd be funny if he wore 22, he does not. That's blocked. ESM up the other way. Gray finds the open man, Gabrielson, and he takes a bump. Dishing out the hit. And there's another one that wouldn't go. I believe it was, there, we got the number. It's Zikas who threw that hit. Meanwhile, nice little toe drag and long-range shot from Iverzaj is stopped by Guarnieri. Schwartz carrying into the zone for KPC. Nice pass to Manchester. The shot. Glove save. Pagano. Ah, how do you do? Austin Pagano flashing the leather. Daniel Brown up the other way. On his forehand, sharp angle shot, hit the pipe. And bounced right back out the way it came. Here's Pilata, a new addition to the KPC bench. As they continue to gain players, they started with a 3-man bench. They're up to 5. That shot deflects off Schechter out in front and over the net. And that could definitely play a factor as we go deeper into this game with 1 minute and 8 seconds to go in period number 2. Puck out of the zone, Schwartz circling back. Period of the long change, you're going to get some longer shifts out of it, and that's what ESM are dealing with, but an offsides bails them out, and will give them a change with 55 seconds to go in the second period. Austin Pagano has been immaculate, and ESM have made the most of their opportunities. KPC has had the better possession and the offensive zone in altogether. They've generated more offense, but Pagano has been a big difference maker. As Daniel Munch had it, lost it, regathered at the point. That's blocked. Bamonte shot it. Here's Brown out the other way. 1-on-3 over the blue line. Tries to go inside, outside, and not having any of that was Daniel Munch. Here's Brown circling back in his own end. Hits the red line and sends in. Iverzaj forechecking for the Sharks. It's evaded by Bamonte and out the other way. Here comes Pilata in on Shupp. Shupp got a piece of the puck, but not all of it. Pilata winds up, fires a save made Pagano, and that is how the second period will come to an end. Oh, the offenses woke up in period number 2. 2 goals apiece. KPC goals both belonging to Chris Pugh. First one assisted from Schwartz and Schechter, the other just from Schwartz, who has 2 assists in the game. The opening goal was scored by Daniel Brown of ESM, and the tying goal at the end of the period on the power play scored by Landon Iverzaj, assisted from Aiden Gabrielson. That's how we got here. You're listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. I'm Ryan Brannigan. Where are you going? You're not going anywhere. Tie game and into the third in the conclusion. Coming up right next. Stay with us. As period number 3 gets underway, KPC have added yet another player. Here's Catazone. That's the player. His shot goes off the side of the net. It's still just a 3-man bench for ESM. Nice move by Schwartz. He has played from puck drop till now. Comes to the back end, and Manchester had a hard time with it. Good takeaway, and Iverzaj comes away with it. 2-on-2 over the blue line. Shot by Iverzaj. Low blocker. Good stop made by Guarnieri. And offensive zone faceoff coming for ESM, who will try their best to keep the shift short, which is always what the coach will say when you have a short bench, or maybe just in general. That's easier said than done. At least they don't have the period of the long change working against them. And yes, now a 6-man bench on the other side of the ice for KPC. Here's Pilata. His winds up, fires, and right into the chest of Pagano, who secures it. .56 seconds gone by in period number 3. We're still tied up at 2. Pilata throws that one out in front. Backhand chance for Schwartz. Save. Rebound save. Another save. A triage of saves made by Austin Pagano as he holds his post. Face off to the right of the aforementioned ESM netminder. Puck played to the boards, picked up by Brown, fires it across for Burke. Burke tried to play it into the zone, intercepted by Munch. His pass got deflected. KPC are off sides, but nobody told Pilata, who was still playing the puck, as if it were onside. And we're going to get the intentional offsides, I believe we should, but it doesn't appear that way. We're just going to get the puck drop just outside the Sharks zone. 13:39 to go in the final frame. Tied up at 2. Pallotta sends it back for Waterman, who sends it down low, where it could be played on further by Pallotta. Scrum continues at the near boards, and Brown dug it out. Waterman, or rather, Schechter had to go get his stick, otherwise he might have had the loose puck. Munch putting the moves on behind the KPC net. Outlets for Waterman. Good pass up ahead. And moving his way in, but it's poked off the stick of Schechter. Still he's able to get it to Pallotta for the shot. Blocker save made, Pagano. Pass comes out. Munch got there. His shot got blocked. Another attempt. Save made. Pagano. And the rebound skirts wide. KPC bringing the pressure here early in the third. But Pagano up to the task once more. Another save. Austin Pagano. Well, they should know better. No is in his name, and he's not allowing a goal right there. Daniel Brown clears for ESM, throws one on, and Guarnieri makes the save. But right back come KPC. Now it rolls just over the stick of Schechter, but he blocked the outlet pass, and now he's got it. Tries to play it on further. It's blocked. Comes on for Schwartz. Schwartz winds up fire. Save made, Pagano. Rebound cleared to the boards. Back around for Zikas. Plays it for Schwartz. Across for Catazone. Catazone winds up. Fires. Deflection. Save. Rebound behind the net. Daniel Brown unable to clear. Held in by Schwartz, who plays it out. Cross. They score! Schechter. Ryan Schechter breaks the 2-2 tie to give KPC the lead. On a great pass out in front. Caught Pagano coming across, which he had to, and just couldn't get the left pad out in time. And we're back to action. 3-2. KPC take the 1-goal lead. Schechter from Schwartz, who made that fabulous pass and kept in the Daniel Brown clearing attempt. That created the entire play. McGovern, that's taken away by Zikas, who puts one on goal, and Pagano makes the stop. .51 remaining in regulation time. KPC take the 3-2 lead. Schwartz at the point, sends it down low. Shupp is there. So is Zikas, and he takes it away. Iverzaj challenges Zikas, plays one out in front. No one can get on the other end of it. Leonard gets there. Connor Leonard, but it's not able to be cleared. Put back out across ice, and Shupp gets there for ESM. Taps it off the glass, but not out. Held in by Schwartz. Nice move, another shot. Blocker save made by Pagano. Catazone has it now. He'll wrist one on, and a glove save that deflects on top of the net. Oh, man. Pagano shakes off his glove after that one. He has made a number of tremendous saves here tonight, especially using his glove to do so. And he's got the KPC fans in attendance shaking their heads at some of these saves he is making. Waterman for Pallotta. Out to Munch, who tries to get it back to Pallotta. Too fast for him. Comes around behind the net. Sattler digging away at it. Comes to Pallotta, who winds up and fires. It's blocked. And now ESM, sensing the pressure of being down a goal, needs to get something going. Send it into the KPC end. Munch, nice play on the puck to evade Brown. Gets it out for Manchester, and that'll end the offensive sequence for ESM. They have relied on transition plays like this all night long. It just goes out of the reach of Daniel Brown. They have the power play goal, and a rebound goal out in front. Iverzaj responsible for one of the goals scored by ESM. Had it there for a moment. Pallotta plays it around for Waterman. Iverzaj pressuring him. Sends it back around the other way. And Munch is going to get there first. And it's a 3-on-2 developing over the blue line for KPC. Munch to Sattler. Settles it down. Fires. Just missed near side. Had some room upstairs. High blocker. And he missed it wide. Gray chips it up the boards for Daniel Brown, who will take it behind his own net. Sattler's waiting there for him. Kept alive by Waterman. Now Pallotta gets around Iverzaj. Pallotta fires. Save made. Pagano. Shup tries to get it to Brown. Intercepted by Munch, who read it all the way. Chipped out of the zone by Iverzaj. And Iverzaj keeps it going. Or pardon me, that's Gabrielson. Plays it all the way down deep into the KPC zone, but a tired unit has to change for ESM. Pass goes off a skate. Regathered by Manchester, who cuts in. Manchester, nice move, shot. Another glove save by Pagano. That one might have been his best as he robbed Manchester from in tight. Shot from Schwartz, save, rebound, another save from Pagano. And finally sprawls out to cover the puck and gets a standing ovation from the ESM fans in attendance, as well as some applause from the KPC fans. That's how you know you're doing something great. Austin Pagano, how do you do? Face off to the right of the superb ESM netminder. Leonard gets there, and can ESM generate something on offense? They're going to have to, as time winding down in period number 3. There's only 7:17 to go, and counting. And Daniel Brown continues to try to cheat, as they're just looking for that home run play. Another glove save by Pagano. That seems to be the strategy for the Sharks, as they seem tired with the shortened bench, and KPC just outpossessing as the cycle continues. Catazone keeps it in. That glances off of Leonard and goes back down. Another shot comes high and wide. Another one comes around and into the corner where Jikas gets there and passes to Bamonte. Comes up the near side. Catazone pinching in. Yeah, if you're KPC, you got to be a little careful. All it takes is one odd man rush the other way, and the game is tied. Nice play, though, by Schwartz. He'll carry in for the Knights and take a shot. Kick save made. Rebounds loose out in the high slot. Schwartz gets back on it. Brings it to the far boards, now corner, before playing it out in front. It's intercepted. 2, now 3 players back, though, for KPC. Brown gets around 2 of them to his backhand, shoots, and a save made with the glove by Guarnieri, who had been awful quiet, not really chested much in this third period. Makes the stop there, and got to wonder when the head coach uses his timeout, and yep, there it is, timeout ESM. Called by Coach McGovern, and we'll step aside with 5:45 to go In the final period, KPC 3, ESM 2. You're listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're back from the timeout taken by ESM. They have an offensive zone face-off and a crucial juncture in this game, trailing by a goal with just 5:45 to go in the third period. And the face-off is won by KPC, not what ESM was hoping for. A long-range shot kicked aside by Pagano. And again, this is what they're going to look for, the transition game. Try to catch the Knights off guard and a quick defense to offense rush up the ice. That's what ESM need. Munch is on it for Kings Park Commack. Circles back in his own end. And you don't want that. A scary pass from Daniel Munch nearly turns it over. But crisis averted, and a shot from Manchester whistles wide. Back for Munch. Hits the spin move once more and backhands it deep. McGovern harassing Pilata. McGovern will get the puck, but turn it right back over. Here's Manchester in the high slot. Fires wide. Rebound. Played back out around in front. Iverzaj was there. He knocked it down for a moment. And here's Brown knocking it ahead, trying to get it to Gabrielson. Could not. Now here's Brown circling in the zone, leaving it for Gray. Gray loads up, fires, blocker save made. Guarnieri. Turned around shot. Once again, that's stopped by Guarnieri, who will hold on to things with 4:21 to go in the third period. Another offensive zone draw for ESM. Brown and Gabrielson, their two best players, staying out there on the ice. Leonard will join them. Gabrielson to take the draw. And good job from Bamonte to win it, and it's skirted past Shupp all the way down to McGovern, who turns it over to Sattler, who drives one, and a blocker save made by Pagano. Sattler takes it back for KPC as Leonard lost it, and that's an easy stop for Pagano. Puck play to the near corner, comes out to Schwartz, loads up, fires, kick save made, Pagano. Boy, howdy, has he made some fabulous saves here tonight. Ripped from the point off the stick of Catazone, whistles wide. Schwartz on the far side catches back up with it. 3:33 to go in regulation time. And this is exactly where you want the puck to be if you're KPC. As far away from the goaltender as possible. But again, paying in mind that you don't want to get one turnover going the other way. You got to be careful with the puck. Catazone. That shot deflects off of McGovern's stick and over the net. But still played on by KPC. A stuff and try won't go, and a whistle comes. Maybe a little too soon. The puck was still loose. Nevertheless, play is stopped. 3 minutes, 8 seconds stand between KPC and a 7-2 record. Gabrielson and Iverzaj to the bench. And really does feel like Daniel Brown has played almost the entire game for ESM. Definitely has to be wearing on him now with just 2 minutes, 56 seconds to go in regulation time. Leonard hands it off, stick handling up the ice, and eventually passing it to Brown was Burke. That pass across gets blocked. Now on it is Shupp. 2:34 to go. Shupp being harassed there by SCHSHL. And now here's Daniel Brown cutting in. Daniel Brown's shot just over the top. Brown back on it. Goes down, draws the penalty. ESM back to the power play. Not what you want if you're KPC. You've had the puck almost the entire period in the ESM zone. And you take a penalty soon as ESM start to pressure just a little bit. Brown goes down. Manchester to the box, and you can see he's upset just by the look on his face. 2 minutes and 14 seconds remain in the game. So basically, ESM will have their power play opportunity for pretty much the rest of the game if they need it. Daniel Brown. Their last power play was successful. They're 1-for-1 on the game. Iverzaj scored the goal. He puts one on. A pad save made. Guarnieri rebound out front is taken by Catazone. They got a 2-on-1 the other way. Catazone sends it across and didn't get that one on goal. Schechter. Here's Brown now the other way. Hits the brakes. Lets Schechter fly by him. Back for Gray. Gray to Iverzaj. It's intercepted by Catazone. And Catazone drags one and fires high and wide. Comes to the near glass. And McGovern lost that one. He takes a hit from Catazone. Picked up, though, by Gabrielson, who moves in and shoots. Save made. And it's cleared out. Minute 12 to go in regulation. 56 seconds to go in the ESM power play. It's now or never for the Sharks. Iverzaj carries over the blue line. Shoots, and a glove save made by Guarnieri. .45 seconds to go in the power play. 59 seconds to go in regulation time. And the goaltender, Pagano, all the way out of his crease. That gets knocked down out in front and cleared out of the zone. Big clear for KPC. Iverzaj had it knocked off his stick by Bamonte. McGovern backing them up. Gabrielson gets it, flips it in, and on goal for Guarnieri. Stops it from Waterman. Pagano to the bench. Blocked by Gray. Bamonte is on it. He's got an empty net. He drags it to the middle and can't get a shot off. Oh no, because here comes Gabrielson the other way. 3-on-2 over the blue line. To Brown. Brown shot. Where is it? It's underneath Guarnieri. Oh boy. Big sigh of relief from the KPC fans in attendance after that one. No sight of the puck. And as casual as ever was Guarnieri, perhaps he knew it was beneath him. 1 second to go on the Manchester penalty. Face-off, one forward by Gabrielson. It's loose. Iverzaj takes a shot. Stick save made by Guarnieri. Desperately try to get it out in front. They do. There's the shot blocked down in front. Gray backhands one on once more, running out of time, and that'll do it. KPC, hold on and take this one by a final score of 3-2. What a great game we had here for us tonight. Saturday night of the North Rinks. Between two heavyweight opponents in the freshman division. KPC go to 7-2. ESM dropped to 7-3. A hard-fought 3-2 loss. Not lost in any of it. The fabulous play of goaltender Austin Pagano. The deciding goal scored at 11:22 of the third period by Ryan Schechter and Kevin Schwartz, who had himself a night. Had a pair of assists. I couldn't find him. He's listed as a goaltender. I guess he had to come in one of these games to play the position. And, well, that'll do it for LI Sports Network's coverage of this game. Final score, KPC 3, ESM 2. We hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and one more game is in tap for us here tonight, so if you're sticking around for that one, be sure to check that out. Otherwise, that's all from us here in this one. Thank you for listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. I'm Ryan Brannigan. Have a good night.